Guess what this is?
Just tell me, Ed. I want riddles, I'll read the funny pages.
It's a 45 caliber 300 grain copper nickel wad cutter. Came out of Thomas Wayne's chest.
It's a $6 bullet.
Yeah, huh? What kind of gun did...
Don't ask. Just tell.
It's from a pistol not known by our database. No prints either.
What else you got?
What's nowhere, but everywhere, except where something is.
Nothing.
You need professional help, Nygma. Seriously. Let's go.
So I'm thinking, our man...
Why would anyone want to abduct scaly-ass orphans in bulk? I mean, where's the market? They're out on the street because no one wants them anyway. If they said they were snatching cute girls, I'd believe them. But what would anyone want with a lard ass like Mackie?
What is it, Ed?
Guess what I found? I did a blood test on him, and he had high levels of ATP. What's ATP? It's a fast-acting knockout drug. Used to use it at the old Arkham Asylum. Bring down troublesome patients. It's hard to get, no recreational use.
Okay. That's interesting.
Anything else? Thank you, Ed. Thank you, Ed. Get to work.
Ed, what you got?
I have a paradox for you.
What?
Well, a paradox, detective, is when you have...
I know what a paradox is, smartass. What paradox?
These are the medical examiner's reports on the murders of Councilman Jenkins and his aide. Both victims sustained fatal puncture wounds to the skull via the eye socket. The weapon was some kind of metal spike.
Okay, so?
Councilman Zeller also has wounds from a metal spike. It's an extremely unlikely coincidence, don't you think?
So you're saying Zeller, Jenkins, and the aide were killed by the same person?
It would appear so, wouldn't it?
Same killer. Working for both Maroney and Falcone? That's nuts.
Only in Gotham. Come on.
Where are we going?
Go see a friend of mine.
A few hours now. Maybe they're done. Maybe they ran out of the stuff.
I doubt it.
Who would put this on the street? Why? They're not even selling it. They're giving it away.
That's how you create demand.
For a drug that kills you that fast?
Well, first it makes you king of the world. There'll be takers.
There'll be mayhem, that's for sure, but it's scale-on-scale mayhem. If we keep the decent citizens indoors for a couple of weeks, let the scumbags have at it, voila, the end of crime.
Yeah, that's a nice thought. But no.
This stuff seems hard to make, no?
Oh, it takes a high level of technical sophistication. A state-of-the-art lab made this stuff.
Okay, so who has the biggest and best lab in the city?
The best is Wellzine.
But this is not them. They're a subsidiary of Wayne Enterprises, a multi-billion-dollar corporation. Why would they be doing this?
I don't know, but we might as well start at the top.
Fascinating.
Cause of death is that gigantic gash in the side of his neck.
Think? What's all the black on him?
Ink, paint.
Good morning, Ed.
Detective. Going by overall coagulation, I'd say time of death is midnight, but he's only been here for a couple hours. Rats have just started on his ears. Sneaky little buggers.
Not a mugging. Muggers don't move the body. Abrasions on his knuckles. Put up a fight.
Yeah. Look at the suspenders. I'm guessing he's some kind of finance guy. Maybe it was an abduction ransom thing gone wrong. He resists. Ka-chunk. You want to talk to the uniforms who found the body?
You do it. We should canvass the area, though. A lot of homeless around here.
I'll get some unis on it.
I'll handle it myself. Hey, Joe. Go smoke somewhere else, huh?
Come on, Jim, that's what we got uniforms for. Let him do it.
And I'd rather handle it myself.
Detectives, I'm guessing I should run all the prints?
Yeah, Ed, run the prints.
This one, too?
Yeah, Ed. That one, too.
It wasn't even a proper yacht.
Forensic examination by Edward Nygma. 8:42 a.m., GCPD morgue. The room is approximately 19 degrees Celsius. I ate half a cranberry muffin earlier, saving the rest for later. What do a dead man, a cruise ship, and an emu have in common? Correct, nothing. Ever more curious.
He what?
Nygma, how many times have I told you to stay the hell out of here?
But I discovered something.
You'll discover your butt on the street if you keep doing this. Out.
Your loss, you sloppy ignoramus.
Crapped out. Call me. Nygma, Gordon hasn't called in, has he?
No. But if the detective becomes the mystery, then...
Wake up!
Do you play video games?
Ed, don't ever do that again.
My apologies, detective. Do either of you play video games? I do. I love video games. I find that each one presents a new challenge, a puzzle. It's a lot like detective work in that way.
Ed.
Oh, sorry. I had a chance to analyze the shrapnel from the security's office, and I found something. It's a nameplate. It was damaged in the bombing, but you can still read the information. It's from an abandoned metal factory here in Gotham.
It's really good work, Ed. Thanks.
Thank you, detective.
Let's go check this out.
The subject for today's category is numbers. Here we go. How many bones in the human arm?
32.
32.
Correct. Next, how many elements in the periodic table?
118.
118.
Yes, again. Now for a tough one. How many eyes are there on cards in a deck?
42.
21.
No, I'm sorry. The number you were looking for is 42. You forgot to double it for 2 eyes. Well, that concludes our show today. We'd like to thank all the contestants that participated here in the studio and those of you playing along at home. We'll be right back after this.
Okay, whoa. What about the explosives?
It's a very specific type. It's highly volatile, and it's very difficult to manufacture. It's for one use, and one use only. To penetrate iron.
Like a vault in a bank.
No, they're all steel. No one makes anything out of iron anymore. Not for 100 years, at least.
The Gotham Armory.
Yeah. Yeah, they have those iron vaults they used to keep the gunpowder in.
A few years ago, a private investment group bought it.
10 to 1 Falcone's behind it. Ed?
Detective Gordon, I hear you've been thrown out in disgrace. Is this true?
Yeah, it is.
I'm gonna write a letter to the boss.
You do that.
Which boss should I write to?
Forget it, Ed. That's the breaks, huh? You take care.
Maybe you should take him with you.
You'd miss him if he was gone.
No, I wouldn't. Let me buy you a drink sometime. Go down.
Wouldn't that make it more of an elevator?
You have anything useful, Ed? I got a little less than 20 hours before I lose my job.
I do. Have something useful.
And it is?
I cross-checked fingerprints. The clinically insane Jack Gruber of Arkham? He's a figment of the files. The man himself is really a career criminal by the name Jack Bukinski.
How is that even possible?
Easy enough to bribe someone to change the records.
Yep. Apparently he wanted to be transferred to Arkham.
It's really good work, Ed. What's this Batinsky's deal?
Bukinski. It's all in the files.
Just make sure you sign out. It's classified information, so just be careful.
Miss Kringle.
I believe you left this on my desk.
It's a riddle.
It's a cupcake with a live bullet sticking out of it.
It's a riddle.
It's menacing and weird and inedible.
Thank you for the files, Miss Kringle.
This Bakinski dude and his partners pulled dinner. Cute. No pressure.
Don't worry, we'll get him.
Yeah, and we got 17 hours to do so.
I love the name. It's catchy, has drama, the electrocutioner. Speaking of which, given the general mode of attack, may I suggest you both wear your department-issue galoshes while you're out in the field.
Galoshes?
In the event of electrical misadventure, your footwear should be insulated.
No, Mom, I'm not gonna wear my rubbers on the case.
Nygma, give me here.
Seriously?
All right, so what do we know? Gruber wasn't...
Miss Kringle,
What? What?
the cupcake is sweet, the bullet is deadly. A beautiful woman's a dangerous thing.
Listen, that is so... I don't even know what to say to that.
Nygma, you perv, back off. Can't you see the lady doesn't want you bugging her?
Hey there. Hey now, who's bugging who? I'm just... What's green and then red? Frogs in a blender.
Walk away, Nygma. Walk away.
I'm very sorry if I've offended you, Miss Kringle. That was not my intention. Do you hear that?
Go.
Thank you. He is so weird.
How the hell did this happen?
Security cameras inside and outside the room were turned off.
Ed, you got any thoughts on the weapon?
What's strong enough to smash ships but still fears the sun?
Can it with the riddles, Ed. I don't have the patience today or any day.
Ice.
Correct. Gauge you by the small circumference of the wounds. I believe the weapon is an ice pick. Carbon steel, 6 inches long, driven in deep enough that it marked the surrounding tissue with an imprint of a distinctive hexagonal handle. It's not your standard fare. Fun fact, gentlemen. Mr. Winkler's wounds here are the exact same as the wounds on the victim from this morning.
Drug dealer, Littlefield?
Him, same weapon. Same killer, one would suppose.
Damn it. Right in our house.
Can I help you with something?
Did you know, Miss Kringle, that the earliest greeting cards dated back to Germany in the 1400s?
I have a lot of work to do.
This is for you.
Doesn't say anything weird, does it?
No, ma'am.
Whoa, 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 whoa. Take it easy. Your smile is as bright as the sun. Your skin is as white as a snowflake. It seems like your life is fun.
Really?
Oh, hey! It's the writer himself. It's a real piece of work you got there, perv. I wouldn't quit your day job if I were you.
Roger Dodger.
Roger Dodger?
Stop it.
What a creep.
Please, don't say anything else. Just please.
There's hope.
RV,
Captain,
what have we got?
sometime last night, Mr. Lucky there got tied to that chair. Noose was dropped over his neck. He was heaved over the side. Some suits coming up for a smoke this morning found them.
How'd he get back up to the roof?
See that pulley there? My guess, it was the killer.
Guy went to a lot of trouble to get him back up. Why not just leave him hanging?
Good morning, Captain.
Morning, Ed.
The more you cut me, the bigger I grow. What am I?
We're on a rooftop, Nygma. Don't tempt me.
A hole. I'm a hole.
Okay, relevant.
Well, there's a hole, a surgical incision in our victim's abdomen. Certainly post-mortem. My guess, killer was looking for something. I'll have to examine the body more fully back at the lab.
You mean the medical examiner will?
Well, but...
You handle forensics, Ed. The bodies belong to Dr. Guerra, and he's made formal complaints I can't cover for you anymore.
I read you, ma'am. Loud and clear.
So where's Gordon?
What was he after? Well, now.
There. See? I told you.
Oh dear.
Get your hand out of that corpse. Now.
I was just passing by, and I was just curious. What was I thinking? Sorry. Won't happen again. Promise.
Do something about this, or I'm going over your head. I'm the medical examiner, not this gibbering loon.
I'm sorry, Ed. Till further notice, you're suspended.
Finally.
But I found something.
Miss Kringle, I came to tell you that Have you been crying?
No, I'm fine.
But I can see tears on your face. Is it because your friend Detective Flass was arrested?
What do you need, Mr. Nygma?
Yes. I've been suspended and won't be seeing you anymore. So I wanted to return this pencil. I took it from your office some time ago. I kept meaning to return it. It used to be longer.
You're an odd man, Mr. Nygma. But I'm sorry that you've been suspended. I wish something could be done.
I'm not leaving, after all.
What?
It turns out that the medical examiner is leaving, so Captain Essen decided to reinstate me.
Oh. Okay. Good. Mr. Nygma? You owe me a new pencil.
Crane's idea of curing fear was to inoculate himself against it.
Like a disease.
Exactly, but in order to do so, he needed a condensed source of the hormones that cause fear.
Phobics.
Crane's preying on them? Spiking their fear by scaring them and then killing them in order to harvest the hormones?
Damn.
How much of this stuff does he need?
What do you mean?
How many more people is he gonna kill?
Oh, of course, good question. Depends on how scared he is, I guess. What's he scared of?
On Scotty's phobia support group, he said he was afraid of failure.
Who isn't? It's gotta be something else.
Did you hear?
Hear what?
That we got a new medical examiner? Much better than the old one. And she smells nice.
See, Jim? Competition already.
Look at this. Crane developed protocols for 2 inoculations. Himself and somebody else. Subject B.
Ooh, I wonder who that is.
Can I help you?
I don't think so. Can you?
What do you want?
What I want, the poor have, the rich need, and if you eat it, you'll die.
Are you asking me a riddle?
Do you like riddles?
No.
So do you give up?
Friend, look at me.
Nothing. The answer is nothing. The poor have it, the rich need it, and if you eat it...
Who are you?
Edward. Nygma. I know who you are.
Then you know that you're standing too close.
Did you know that male emperor penguins keep their eggs warm by balancing them on their feet? Isn't that neat?
Nice to meet you, sir. Keep moving.
Will do.
Cell phone record?
Doozy.
Your victim, Lila Valeska, was killed by a large knife or hatchet, multiple blows to the head and upper torso.
Around 3 o'clock yesterday afternoon.
From 2:30 to 4:15, both Grayson and Lloyd were in the ring for the matinee.
Well, how precise is that time of death?
Give or take 45 minutes.
Still possible then, but cutting it close. Hold and press your guys, but keep looking.
Yeah, boss. Forensics is working the crime scene now. We're going through the phone records.
All right.
Oh, my.
Fun fact. The human species attracts members of the opposite sex via pheromones secreted through saliva, sweat, and urine.
Gross.
But one can't always trust such an animalistic method to find a suitable partner.
What are you trying to tell me?
Arnold Flass was released. I know that you two were dating, and if the attraction wasn't intellectual, how could it be with that gorilla? Then it must be physical. He's such a bad...
I appreciate your concern, but it won't be necessary. I've realized there are far better men in the world than Arnold Flass.
Miss Kringle.
Oh, Mr. Nygma.
Miss Kringle, I was wondering if you had dinner plans this evening.
Oh, actually, I do. With Tom. Have you met Tom?
You're the guy that likes riddles. Hey, what has hands but can't clap?
A clock.
Correct. He's good. You're good.
Am I correct to assume that this is your new boyfriend?
Yes, I guess so.
You betcha.
Congratulations, sir.
Thank you. Well, we should probably get going. It's nice to meet you. Riddle man. Next time. I'm gonna stump you.
Yes, next time.
Isn't the real reason you want this one.
Hello, detectives.
Ed, question. Would you rather work more or less?
Is this a riddle?
Exactly.
You're helping. What's up?
List of all establishments in the South Village with a current liquor license.
Including speakeasies.
Yes, sirree. 4 of which, you'll be pleased to know, were missed by the original detectives.
Oh, that's great, Ed. Thanks. One more thing. I was going through the crime scene evidence from the Fairchild murder, and, there's a piece of evidence missing.
Any idea what it is?
No, but it's labeled 3A. Think you can find it?
Detective, I will solve this puzzle.
So what is it?
Well, to be clear, this isn't an actual piece of crime scene evidence. It's long gone, as far as I can tell. What I was able to find is a photocopy buried deep in the logbook. It's a broken heart, hand-painted, I guess.
This was at the crime scene. You're sure?
Well, not this, exactly. You see, a photocopy is a replica.
Damn it, no, Ed, not now.
What's wrong?
I warned you. But no. You had to go and get both of us burnt.
What are you talking about?
This guy you're after, this is not his first rodeo. He's a serial killer.
Okie doke. No body, no crime. No body, no crime.
Nope.
Mr. Nygma?
Miss Kringle?
Would you open the door, please?
I'm... One sec.
I need the Hendricks case files.
Yes. Hendricks. Wait, right there. Hendricks.
Oh my goodness. What happened to him?
Accidental death. At a sheet metal factory. Industrial saw.
Poor man. I don't know how you do this job. Death all around you.
Yes, one must have a sense of humor.
The file?
Yes.
Mr. Nygma, you haven't by chance seen Tom, Officer Doherty. We were supposed to have dinner last night and he didn't show. No surprise. But I haven't seen him today.
Me neither.
Oh.
Excuse me, I really need to get back to work.
Oh,
Now.
okay.
Oh dear. Alas, Officer Doherty, she's gonna wonder where you went. Perhaps a letter. You could say goodbye. Give her some advice. Something that might lead her to make better choices in the future. Miss Kringle? Are you okay?
I got a letter from Officer Doherty. He left town. Don't wait around for me. Go have some fun, and maybe I'll give you a call when I get back, blah, blah, blah. Couldn't even tell me to my face. I mean, why do I keep picking creeps?
Sometimes with men, you need to read between the lines.
Sometimes with men, you need a drink. Good day, Mr. Nygma.
Read between the lines.
Mr. Nygma.
Miss Kringle?
I just noticed something really weird.
Oh?
This note Officer Doherty left for me, the first letter of every line spells out your name. You see? N, Y. G. M. A.
Yes. How odd. What an amazing coincidence.
Coincidence.
What else could it be?
So you know nothing about this?
Me? No. No. New.
Huh.
You're the guy that likes riddles.
Why are you laughing, you fool? It's not funny.
What a creep.
She'll keep digging.
Why did you have to leave a clue? Why?
Relax. What can she find? What can she prove? Nothing. There's no body. Stop worrying. But she looks so sad and angry. I hate it when she looks at me that way.
Menacing and weird.
Please. Like it matters. Like you stand a chance with her. She knows how you feel about her, and she treats you like dirt. Treats you like dirt? I don't care. I still love her.
Oh, listen to yourself. Be a man!
You're an odd man, Mr. Nygma.
You'll do better with that one if she's a little scared of you. Stop talking like that.
No riddles.
Formal complaints about you.
Just keeping it real. What's black and white and red all over?
I wouldn't quit your day job if I were you.
He is so weird.